Hi everyone! Today I'm here with my friend Alexandra and we are at the Apothecary in Newport, Rhode Island. So I wanted to do a video series on bridal makeup. So when I think of a vampy bride, I think of someone who wants to go pretty dramatic on their eyes but also dramatic on their lips. So to me this is more maybe of like a nighttime bridal look or someone who just wants a dramatic look in general, but I really like it. I think it comes out really pretty. And obviously you don't have to be a bride to wear this, anyone can really wear it. But today we'll show you how to get this look and we hope you guys like it. So the first thing I'm doing is prepping her skin in the correct way. I always like to exfoliate before I apply any sort of face products because well exfoliated skin just holds makeup better and it looks less wrinkly and less dry and much more glowy. So I'm using these two-step peel pads from Dr. Dennis Gross. They're alpha beta peel pads, so they sink really low into the deep layers of skin and kind of get rid of all that dead skin cells. Alright, so this is the first step and all I'm going to do is just take it in little circular motions all over her face. And then once this is all over, you want to leave it on for about 2 minutes. So after about 2 minutes, you want to neutralize it with the second step. This kind of neutralizes and calms the skin after the peel, but they are gentle enough to be used every day, which is nice too. So the first color I'm taking, since this is more of a vampy look, I want to make sure that I'm blending it out well. So this is Puppy from Stila, and it's just a matte medium tone brown. I'm taking it on a little fluffy crease brush. I'm just going to sweep that straight into the crease. So once this color is blended into the crease, I'm just going to keep it nearby because I'm sure that the dark shadows will need a little bit more blending throughout this look. Next color I'm taking from Stila is called Twig, and it's more of a reddy brown color. Since this is a more vampy look, I wanted to go with redder tones rather than golden tones. But we will have a look with golden tones coming soon. I'm going to have Alexandra close her eyes, and I'm just going to work on blending this color right onto the lid. The next thing I'm going to do is not very bridal, but I feel like this is an alternative to a classic bridal look. So I'm going to take more of a red base shadow. This is Stila Pigalle. This is more of a burgundy shade, and we're just going to take the tiniest amount and pop this right into her crease. To brighten up this look a little bit so it makes it a little bit more bridal, I'm going to take Stila 14 Carat and I'm going to pop this on the center of her lid. And then on the same brush, I'm going to take Oasis. And this is more of a peachy golden shimmer. I'm going to have you look up to the ceiling and pop some of that in the inner part of her eye. Underneath the brow, I'm going to take this shadow called Dune, which is really just a basic matte skin tone color. Next thing I'm doing is darkening her outer corner just a touch with this color called Java. So on my fluffy brush, I just take it in the outer corner, just kind of wiggle it until it blends itself out. I'm going to take that same Java color on a really tiny pencil brush. I'm going to have you look up to the ceiling and take that right underneath your lower lashes. The next thing I'm doing is going to line her eyes. Now, like I said, this is more of a vampy look. Normally for brides, I'd probably do brown, but for her, I'm going to do black. So I'm taking a black gel liner, and I'm just going to line her eyes with a small little liner brush. I'm also going to take the same liner, have her look down to the floor, lift up, and just fill in the little gaps between her lashes and the little skin underneath the eye. I'm now going to step away from the eyes for a sec so I can moisturize her face so it has time to sink in before we put primer on. Since Alexandra's combo skin, we're going to use this, which is from Ren. It is the T-Zone Balancing Gel Cream. It's really great if you're combo because it helps kind of control that shine throughout the day. Some people do that. I'm also going to take an eye cream. This is from Murad. It's the Renewing Eye Cream. It sits really nicely under makeup, so I like to use this on pretty much everyone. Next thing I'm doing is priming her skin. I'm using a primer with a little bit of a glow in it because obviously you want to glow on your wedding day. So since this does have more of a glow, I like to focus it like right on the high points of the cheeks and then just blend it down from there. For foundation, you want to do something pretty full coverage but something that also looks like skin. So I'm using Stila Stay All Day. I love these because they do stay on all day and they're pretty full coverage. So I'm mixing two colors together for Alexandra. She's kind of in between shades. Mixing number 8, which is honey, and number 6, which is tone. I'm using a little stippling brush and I'm going to start in the center of her face. Turn a little bit. And just kind of dab it on and then blend it out from there. For concealer, I'm taking the number 8 one from Stila. I'm starting with this one because it's a little darker, so I'm going to use this on any blemishes. Then I'm going in with concealer number 6, and that's going to go under her eyes because this is a couple shades lighter than her skin tone. Look up for me. I'm going to take Stila Java again. It's one I use to darken up her outer corner. And I'm going to use this on her brow. Next thing I'm doing is taking a translucent white mattifying powder. Since this is more of a vampy look, I want to keep the skin a little bit more satiny finish rather than super glowy finish, since there's going to be so much attention on the eyes and on the lips. So I'm taking mattifying powder and just kind of dabbing it all over, but especially in the T-zone. I'm going to highlight on her cheekbones with a matte white powder. Then I'm going to take probably a mixture of these two, just like some medium toned contour colors, and lightly kind of carve out her cheekbones, starting at the tip of the ear, kind of angling it towards the corner of her mouth. Yeah, you know. Alright, so for blush, we're going in with the Bare Minerals Ready Blush in the Whisper. And I like this one because it's a pretty neutral blush. Since we're going heavy on the eyes, heavy on the lips, we want to keep it neutral in cheeks. So for lips, I'm going to use this Stila lipstick. It's in a pencil form. It's called the Longwear Lip Color, and it's in the color Daring. And I love this color so much, so I'm really excited. I want to clean up the lips a little bit, so I'm going back to my concealer in number 8 with my little concealer brush. And I'm just going to do some on the outer edges of her lips. So that's it for our Vampy bridal tutorial. I really like the way this came out. Do you like it?
I do like it.
It's obviously a different type of bridal look than your classic bridal look. It's more of a nighttime bridal look, or a bride who wants to go very bold and dramatic on her look. We will have more bridal looks coming your way using Alexandra as models and then other people as models. But if you have any requests, leave them down below. Make sure if you're ever visiting Newport that you come visit the apothecary, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye!
Bye!